Welcome to our TechSphere podcast. We're here to help you navigate the world of technology, and today we're taking a deep dive into the 5 best WordPress resume themes for your portfolio website in 2025.
It's all about creating a standout online resume. So if that's what you're after, you're in the right place.
Absolutely. Having a killer online presence is non-negotiable.
It really is. It's often that first impression you make on potential clients or employers.
So true. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with your friends who might be looking for that perfect WordPress resume theme.
Yeah, spread the word.
Okay, so you're thinking of using WordPress to build your resume website, which is a fantastic choice.
Oh, yeah.
It offers tons of flexibility and customization.
Definitely.
But there are so many themes out there, it can be kind of overwhelming to choose the right one.
It can be a jungle out there for sure.
That's where this deep dive comes in. We've got this great article from Altahost that outlines 5 top contenders. And we're going to break down their strengths and weaknesses, highlight the key features to consider, and maybe uncover some hidden gems along the way.
Yeah, picking a theme isn't just about the looks, right? It's about finding that sweet spot where functionality meets design.
Exactly.
And user experience, all working together to really showcase your talents and make a lasting impression.
You nailed it. So Altahost suggests 5 key factors to consider when making this decision.
Okay, good to know.
First up is ease of customization.
Right.
You want a theme that's user-friendly.
Of course.
Whether you're, a coding pro or a complete beginner.
Makes sense.
Think drag and drop builders, intuitive interfaces, compatibility with popular page builders, like Elementor.
Can you tell us a bit more about these page builders?
Yeah, of course.
Like, why are they so important for folks who might not know?
Yeah, so page builders are like these visual design tools that let you create complex layouts and add different elements to your website without needing to write code. They give you so much control over the look and feel of your site, which is like essential when you're crafting a resume that reflects your personal brand.
Got it.
Some themes have them built in, while others seamlessly integrate with third-party options like Elementor, which is known for its flexibility and extensive features.
So customization really is key. What's the next factor we should be thinking about?
Yeah, so next up is mobile responsiveness. This is huge EE.
Oh, absolutely.
Think about it.
Yeah.
How often are you browsing websites on your phone?
All the time.
On your tablet?
Yeah, for sure.
You want your resume to look amazing on any screen size, providing a seamless experience for potential employers or clients. A theme that isn't mobile responsive, it's going to turn people away.
No one wants to be pinching and zooming all over the place.
Exactly. Frustrating.
Okay, so we've covered ease of customization. We've talked about mobile responsiveness. What's next on the list?
Design flexibility.
All right, design flexibility. Tell me more.
So it's not enough for a theme to just look pretty. Right, it's got to be more than that.
You need to be able to make it your own. Incorporate those elements that really showcase your work. Think testimonials, a killer portfolio section, different layouts to highlight your skills and experience.
It's finding that balance, right, between a theme structure and your own creative vision.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've talked about ease of use, responsiveness, design, but how do we ensure our website gets noticed in the vast sea of the internet?
That's where SEO comes in. Search engine optimization.
Okay, SEO, super important.
Super important. You could have the most beautiful website in the world, but if no one can find it, what's the point?
Yeah, no point.
So choosing a theme that's built with SEO in mind,
okay,
or at least compatible with those popular SEO plugins, can make a huge difference in your search engine rankings.
Plugins, for those who might not be familiar, are like little apps you can add to your WordPress site to enhance its functionality.
Right.
And they're plugins for just about everything, including SEO.
Tons of them.
Speaking of plugins, there's also something called schema markup. Have you heard of this?
Oh, schema markup. Yeah, that's a great one.
And so for our listeners, can you explain what that is?
Sure. So basically, schema markup is a way to add structured data to your website's code. And this helps search engines, Google, Bing, all of them, understand your content better.
Okay.
And then they can display it more effectively in search results. So for a resume website, schema markup can really highlight your skills, your experience, your contact information, all that good stuff, which makes it easier for those recruiters and potential employers to find you.
Yeah, and not all themes have built-in support for schemas, so that's something to keep in mind.
Definitely.
It's like a secret weapon almost for getting noticed online.
It can be.
All right. We've talked about ease of use, responsiveness, design, getting found. What's that final factor we need to consider?
Speed and performance.
Speed and performance.
We live in a fast-paced world, right? And no one wants to wait around for a slow website to load. It's frustrating. It hurts your search engine rankings. So choosing a lightweight theme, maybe even using some performance-enhancing extensions, those can make a huge difference.
This is where things get a little technical. So break down lightweight themes and these performance extensions for us a bit more.
Okay, so think of a website theme like the foundation of your house.
Okay.
Some themes, they're built with a lot of extra code, a lot of extra features, which can make them bulky and slow.
Yeah, exactly.
Like adding on rooms to your house that you don't even need.
Right.
A lightweight theme is like building a smaller, more efficient house that just uses fewer resources and loads way faster.
Okay.
Performance extensions, they're the tools that help optimize your site even further.
Got it.
So think of them as like energy efficient appliances, better insulation, all that helps your house run smoothly.
Okay, I'm getting the picture. So just like a well-maintained house, a well-optimized website, it runs smoothly and efficiently, keeps visitors happy and engaged. Now that we have a solid understanding of the key factors to consider, are you ready to dive into those 5 specific themes that UltaHost recommends?
Absolutely. Let's explore. All right, let's kick things off with OceanWP. This one's a real crowd pleaser, known for its flexibility and ability to adapt to a wide range of professional needs.
Ooh, I'm hearing good things already. Versatility is key when you're trying to build a resume website that really reflects your unique skill set. What else makes OceanWP stand out in the crowded world of WordPress themes?
Well, speed and responsiveness are built into its DNA. Remember all those mobile users we talked about? OceanWP makes sure they have a smooth experience. And for the tinkerers out there who love customization, it offers a ton of options through theme panels. Plus, it plays well with page builders like Elementor, giving you even more creative control.
So you're not just stuck with a pre-designed template. You can really mold it to fit your vision. Are there any downsides to OceanWP that we should flag for our listeners?
That's a great question. One thing to consider is that some of the more advanced features, things like a dedicated portfolio section with all the bells and whistles, might require you to pay for some extensions. So while the base theme is pretty powerful, you might need to budget for those extras to get the full experience.
Good to know. So factor in those potential costs if you're working with a tight budget. All right, up next we have Astra. This one has been making waves for its speed and SEO prowess. What's all the buzz about?
Astra is like that friend who always shows up on time and aces every exam. It's built to be lightweight, which means lightning-fast loading times. And from an SEO perspective, it's optimized to help you climb those search engine rankings.
Okay, so Astra is sounding like the valedictorian of WordPress resume themes.
Yeah.
But how does it fare in terms of customization? Can you still make it your own, even with that focus on performance?
Absolutely. Astra might be a high achiever, but it's incredibly adaptable. It integrates seamlessly with all the major page builders, Elementor, Beaver Builder, even Gutenberg, giving you a ton of options to really personalize your site. Plus, it comes with a library of pre-built demos, so you can kind of jumpstart the design process and have a professional-looking site up and running in no time.
Pre-built demos are a lifesaver. It's like having a blueprint to work from instead of starting from scratch. Are there any drawbacks to using Astra that our listeners should be aware of?
Well, kind of similar to OceanWP, some of the more advanced customization features and settings, they're tucked away in the premium version. So if you're looking for those extra bells and whistles, you might need to consider upgrading.
Right. Keep that in mind if you're on a budget. Moving right along to Divi. I've heard great things about Divi, especially for creative professionals who want to showcase their work in a visually stunning way. What can you tell us about this popular theme?
Divi is like the artist's palette of WordPress themes. It comes with this crazy, powerful drag-and-drop builder that gives you complete control of your website's design. You can customize every little detail. Colors, fonts, layouts, you name it, all without writing a single line of code.
That's impressive. Sounds incredibly user-friendly, even for those who aren't, super tech-savvy. But with all that power, does it ever get overwhelming?
Not at all. Divi comes loaded with pre-made templates and layout packs that are perfect for building a stunning resume or portfolio website. It's like having a personal design assistant at your fingertips.
Divi sounds almost too good to be true. Are there any potential downsides or caveats we should be aware of?
Well, one thing to keep in mind is that Divi's expensive features can sometimes impact website performance. If you're not careful about optimization, that is. Think of it like having a luxury car with all the bells and whistles. Amazing to drive, but it can go...
That's a great analogy. So it's important to be mindful of those performance factors and potentially use some of those performance-enhancing extensions we talked about earlier.
Exactly. There are ways to optimize your Divi site and keep it running smoothly. For example, you can optimize your images to reduce their file size, without sacrificing quality, or be selective about the plugins you're using to avoid any unnecessary bloat.
Great tips. Just a good reminder that website performance is an ongoing process, really, no matter which theme you choose. All right, let's move on to theme number 4, SeedProd. Now, this one is a bit different, right?
Yes, SeedProd is a bit of a multitasker. It's both a theme and a plugin, and it's mainly focused on creating those high-converting landing pages. So for someone looking to create a concise and impactful online resume or portfolio, it can be a real game changer.
Interesting. So it's not just a general purpose theme. It's got a specific focus on landing pages. Can you explain why that might be beneficial for a resume website?
Sure. So landing pages are designed to capture attention and drive a specific action, like getting someone to download your resume or contact you for a project. SeedProd's strength lies in its ability to create these focused, streamlined pages that really make a strong first impression.
So it's about presenting your information in a clear, concise, and compelling way. Does SeedProd offer the same level of customization as some of the other themes we've discussed?
It does. It comes with a user-friendly drag-and-drop builder and a bunch of pre-designed templates to get you started. It might not have the same depth of customization as Divi, but it has plenty of options to create a professional-looking resume website.
And since it's known for its landing page focus, are there any limitations in terms of creating a more complex website? What if someone wants to, expand their site beyond a single-page resume in the future?
That's a great question. While SeedProd can definitely be used to create a standalone resume website, it might not be the best choice for someone who's thinking about a more complex website down the line, with multiple pages and features.
So it's a great option for a streamlined, professional online resume. But if you're dreaming of building a larger website with multiple pages and features, you might want to consider a theme with more expansive capabilities. Got it.
Okay, last but certainly not least, we have Neve. What can you tell us about this theme and what makes it stand out?
Neve is all about speed, modern design, and a mobile-first approach. It's built to load super quickly, look fantastic on any device, and give your visitors that smooth, seamless browsing experience.
We've talked a lot about mobile responsiveness today, and it sounds like Neve really takes that to heart. What about customization options? Can you tailor it to fit your personal brand, your own style?
Neve is very easy to customize, and just like the other things we've talked about, it integrates seamlessly with all those major page builders, giving you a lot of creative freedom to really make it your own.
So it provides that balance of structure and flexibility. Are there any downsides or things to watch out for with Neve? Well, some users might find the base scheme a little light on features compared to some of the others we've talked about. So you might need to rely on plugins or page builders to add some of that functionality you're looking for.
That's a good point to keep in mind. So it might require a little bit more effort to get it exactly how you want it, but for someone who prioritizes speed, modern design, and a clean aesthetic, Neve is definitely worth exploring. Wow, we've covered a lot of ground today. We've delved into 5 fantastic WordPress resume themes. Each one has its own unique strengths and weaknesses.
It is a lot to take in, but hopefully this discussion has helped our listeners understand those key factors to consider when choosing a theme and what each of these popular options bring to the table.
Absolutely. And remember, these are just 5 examples. There's a whole world of WordPress themes out there.
Right, there are tons of options available, and it's worth taking the time to really explore a few different themes and see what clicks for you and your needs.
So what's the best way to go about finding that perfect match? How can our listeners actually experience these themes before committing to one?
That's where demo versions come in. Most theme developers offer demo versions of their themes so you can try them out before you buy. See how it looks and feels, play around with those customization options, really get a sense of whether it's a good fit.
That's such valuable advice. It's like test driving a car before you buy it. You want to make sure it handles well and meets your needs. I know I've wasted time in the past choosing a theme based just on screenshots, only to realize it wasn't what I expected once I started using it.
I've totally been there. Trying out that demo version can save you a lot of headaches.
Absolutely. So before you hit that buy button, take advantage of those demo versions and see which theme really speaks to you. And remember, choosing a theme is just the first step. It's like laying the foundation for your online resume. Once you have that solid base, you can really start bringing it to life. turning that house into a home.
Exactly. Think of your website as a blank canvas. You get to decide how to showcase your work, tell your story, connect with your audience. Make it authentically you.
It's your chance to let your creativity shine. Don't be afraid to experiment with layouts, try different plugins, really make your site a reflection of your professional journey.
And you don't have to get it perfect right away. It's something you can keep refining and improving as you go, as you learn and grow.
I love that. It takes the pressure off of having to have the perfect website right out of the gate. As you gain more experience, you'll figure out what works for you, what works for your audience. You can tweak things as you go.
Exactly. It's all about iteration. And who knows, in a year or two, you might be ready to switch to a whole new theme and take things to the next level.
The possibilities are endless. It's such an exciting time to be building an online presence. And with tools like WordPress and these amazing themes, it's easier than ever to create a website that truly stands out.
And don't forget, your online resume is more than just like a static list of your skills and experience.
Right.
It's an opportunity to showcase your personality, your passions, your unique view of the world.
So to all of you out there who are ready to take the plunge and build that dream WordPress resume website, we say, go for it. Embrace the creative process, have fun, and most importantly, let your personality shine through.
And hey, we're here to support you. If you ever have questions, need any guidance, the online WordPress community is amazing. Tons of resources, tutorials, people who are happy to help.
That's right. We're all in this together.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us for this deep dive into WordPress resume themes. Hope you found it valuable and inspiring.
Until next time, keep learning, keep creating, and keep diving deep. And as you start building that online resume, ask yourself, how can you go beyond just listing your skills and experience? How can you really capture the essence of who you are as a professional?